So, today is day 34, and today started out with physical therapy this morning. And it's so funny. I went to physical therapy, and you wake up and you're feeling like I feel like I'm starting to feel better in my body. So, when I went, I was feeling pretty good about everything. And then, after I started doing these exercises, everything is right in front of the mirror. And I just looked up when I sat up, and I just looked at myself in the mirror and just felt deflated. I was like, I always have this picture in my mind of who I am and how I look, and then when I see myself, sometimes it just catches me off guard, and it did, but it was fine. It's like still a process of looking in the mirror and telling myself that I still look pretty, and of course I'm pretty, but like looking at my body, that's what it is. It's my body. I feel like I worked so hard before, and to get to where I am now, sometimes it's hard because it's not like I just did it. I just decided, hey, I'm just gonna not exercise and do all this stuff. It's not like it happened that way at all. But my mother said to me, maybe like, what if this is my new normal? And like, what if my body it just stays like this? What if this relapse and everything that happened changed my thyroid or something, and my body just won't change? But and I thought about that, and I guess that could be a possibility, but I just don't feel like I'd ever give up. I would never give in to that possibility. So, but what it says right now is that I just need to accept myself for right now. And so tonight we had a date and we went to this really great black owned restaurant, and it was just so good. And it was at Camp Norton here in Charlotte. And it was just Leah and Louise. It was a really great night. And I got dressed up and I was just really excited about it. And I hadn't been excited about going on a date in a while. All the things that I have done were just kind of like going to dinner was spur of the moment last time at that restaurant at the mall that caused me anxiety because I don't know, I like to look nice when I go out. And that wasn't, I don't know, and then going to the family get together, like for the party, and then my nephew's show, his art show. I just felt anxiety about that too, even though I had this great dress and everything. But I went and I was fine. And tonight I was so excited though about making this plan and going out to dinner. It was a lot of fun, and I got dressed in a nice dress and shoes. And I still, when I put the dress on, it's just getting used to my body. It's like I'm not used to having a stomach stick out in clothes or noticeable in clothes. And I think that's really the biggest part of this and in my arms too. It's so weird. Like, and everything's just taking so long. Physical therapy, occupational therapy is so slow, such a slow process. And my body is so slow to get back to where it was. But that's okay. That's what I'm doing. I'm really trying to work on the mental part of this because that's where it all is. It's like in my head. Like I look at myself and it's like I look nice tonight. I did. But in the dress, I don't like, I'm just, it's so crazy. Like I just don't like seeing my stomach in clothes. I didn't just have a kid. I'm not like, my youngest is 22, so I guess that's why I'm trying to do this journey, because this last MS relapse just really put me in a spot where I'd never been before without a reason for being there. You know, like in the past, I have gained weight for just not exercising and just kind of, it was a while ago though. It was years ago before we moved to Charlotte. And once I got here and got into health and fitness, I stayed into health and fitness. And for years, 6, 7 years. And then I have this relapse. And I feel like a broken record about it, but it was hard, I guess. And of course, I'm just now, it's the mental part of it that I have to deal with. And I do think I'm getting better. I am thinking about it in a more positive way, I think, and making the right decisions, like going out tonight. It was a lot of fun, and I'm so glad I did it. It was just so much fun to just go out and just to relax and be comfortable. And I do feel like I look great, and it was great. It was fun. So I definitely feel like I turned a corner here and turned a page, turned something. I'm turning things around. So I just have to find the right clothes and the whole thing and just, feel good about it all. So it was a good evening, and I'm looking forward to having a good weekend and just, like I was talking about yesterday, being aware of myself. And I think this process has helped me be more aware of myself and what I'm saying, what I'm doing, how I am with other people who mean stuff to me. So, and I have to be a better friend still. I still need to talk to my friends more than I do. I really do. So, I do have to work on that, but it's all a process. It's all a process. But I do think that I'm making some strides here personally with everything, dealing with everything, just my health and my family, all of it. Just trying to be a better person. And I think that's what this is all about. Trying to be the best version of myself after this is all over. And of course, I mean physically, I'm exercising, I'm losing weight, I'm dealing with all that, but I feel like this isn't about that. And I don't want to show workouts and talk about diets. I feel like that is all over the internet already, and that's not what this is about. People can find that stuff anywhere, and you just got to find the right people you can trust. But I just didn't want to do, like I said, this isn't about that. This is really about me mentally making a change and trying to steel my mind against itself, really, after dealing with health stuff. So, nothing bothers me more than like these before and after things where there's no in between. Let's talk about the in between. Talk about how hard it was day to day. Like, that's what people need to see. It's great that you have a before picture and an after picture like months later or something, but how did you get there? Everybody's journey is not going to be the same, but a lot of times people need to know the day-to-day stuff. That's what's going to help people. How hungry you'll actually be when you're trying to change your diet and how you just get past that. You can only eat so many vegetables, but that's really what you gotta do. Fill up on vegetables. That fiber is good for you, but I don't know. Like I said, this isn't about that. This is more about mental health. This is about mental health. Physical health is important, but mental health is hard. You can do all that stuff and mental health is still not there. So that is what I'm doing, is trying to get my mental health, trying to get myself stronger mentally. It's like I am strong for most things mentally, but this is just, it's been interesting. So it's been interesting, but I do feel like I'm getting there, making some strides. And the biggest one was going out tonight. I was really excited about it, and I'm glad we went. It was so much fun, and just gotta keep doing that, keep pushing myself to the next level and not let stuff hold me back. Like having something to wear on a date, or feeling like I don't like how I look in a dress because I can see my stomach in the dress. And that is just like probably my biggest thing. And I felt like I said, I worked so hard before. So that was hard. It was hard to see, but it's okay. It's okay. I think that I will, it's going to take time, but I will get to where I want to be again. I do know that. So I'm just going to keep working on it and just making sure that I say positive things about myself when I do get dressed, because that was hard today too. Like I can find a million things wrong with myself in that dress when I first put it on, and everybody's telling me how nice it looks, but that's not what I see. And it's all about changing what we see and what we tell ourselves. That's really what this is about, what I'm telling myself and what I see. And I have to make sure that I'm putting out positive stuff for myself, trying to be kind to myself and be patient. I'm so impatient, and physical therapy and everything, I feel like it's going so slowly. Like, when can I get to battle ropes and TRX and when can I get to start lifting actual weights and not using bands and doing some deadlifts and squats? But I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, but I will get there. And I just have to be patient. So that's what I'm doing. I'm being patient. I'm learning to be patient. You know, I remember this church in Atlanta. We just love this church. And the pastor, Derek, in our group, I always feel like patience is something I never had a lot of. I have patience with my kids, and I have patience with kids. My niece and nephew, both nephews, and my kids. I don't have patience for kids, all kids, but more patience for kids, zero patience for adults. Zero patience for adults. And I remember asking for patience and, you know, talking about praying for patience. And he said, God doesn't give you patience, He gives you opportunities to learn to be patient. It's like, just give me patience. But I always think about that because that is definitely, you know, I guess that's definitely true. You get opportunities to do those things. It's just like really just telling yourself what I hear is just be patient, Hillary. You're telling yourself be patient when you don't want to be patient. I'm distracted right now. But you're telling her, you know, it's like what I hear is just be patient, you know? When it's time to be patient, be patient. And so that's what I have to do. I don't have a choice. I can either be patient or stress myself out about what I can't do right now and how I look right now. So it doesn't mean, you know, can't live a fun life like that. And I'm ready to live a fun life. I mean, you know, I'm not going crazy. These restaurants and places we go, like this restaurant tonight, they're really good. You know, these smaller places are really good about being careful. Mask required. So none of that crazy stuff people like to pull. It's like, fine, you don't want to tell anybody whether you're vaccinated or not, fine. Who cares? Just wear your damn mask. So it's required. If you can't wear a mask in there, then you can't go in. I like stuff like that. You know, I saw this really funny TikTok where this girl was talking about just to have patient places to go where places where unvaccinated people can go. And the response to her from this other woman was, they do have a place like that. It's called the morgue. It's not funny, but the way it was set up, it was just funny because it's such a stupid thing to say. A place for unvaccinated people. Unvaccinated people, keep your ass at home. That's where you go. You stay at home. You don't want to get the vaccine. You don't want to be a part of society. Keep your ass at home. Is that important to you? Don't go out anywhere. Don't make this worse hard on everybody else. People don't understand what's coming. If this thing gets worse, we'll be right back to where we were last year. But they're probably all stupid Trump supporters anyway. So, okay, I'm not going to say any more. I could say so much more. Stupid Trump supporters. And it's like, if you get sick, are we going to be sad? Nope, I won't be. That's terrible, I know. I was just talking about God and stuff, but God didn't love everybody in the Bible, so why should I? Did God love Nazis? You know, we're supposed to really love everybody. Plus, I'm not perfect, so if I say that, then that's what, you know, say, hey, well, this is how God made me, right? Just like everybody else. This is how God made me. And if those people get sick, stupid people, then that's what happens, right? But then it just make it worse for everybody else. So I don't know. I'm just rambling. I can go on these ramblings about this, and I'm actually holding back a lot because this isn't about that. This is about my journey for mental health for myself and not about stupid people. So, all right. Well, I think I'm doing better. Today was a good day. I mean, the days will always be good day, good day, good day. Mostly good days, I think. You know, I get up, it's a good day. So I get up, I can walk around, I can move my arms and legs, I can talk. It's a good day. So yeah, that's it. On to the next.